So firstly, Robyn, I want to thank you for coming to Hoek Squash Club today, and just an absolute honor to have you guys on board. I think maybe just to start off the interview, just tell us a little bit about who's Robyn Smith and why your involvement with Hoek Squash Club.
Okay, thank you, Heinrich, and thank you for inviting me to come and to have a chat to you. We've been in the Valley, Harcourts Two Oceans has been in the Valley since 2010. So we have two franchises in our area, which is the Hoek in Surrounds and Hoek in Surrounds, plus we also have Hout Bay and Llandudno. Why Hoek Squash Club? It's been around for over 50 years. It's a stalwart, everybody knows where the Hoek Squash Club is. And it caters for everybody, from junior to the older people, may I say. And it's non-discriminatory and for all sexes as well.
Yeah. I think my second question that I had for you is what led you to do the sponsorship of Hoek Squash Club, because obviously you guys came on board as one of the main sponsors, but I think you answered some of my question already in your first answer. And I think maybe just from a marketing perspective, everybody that's involved with the marketing thing is they say that you need to see a sign or name 10 times before you remember it. And I think for every single person walking into this club, they're going to be seeing the Harcourt signs more than 10 times.
They definitely. We were approached, Dina Lasky does all our social media, and she approached us. She had heard about the initiative for the Squash Club, was looking for a sponsor. So it was naturally for us to actually get involved and to see what we can do. Like you said, getting a name out there, you have to see it 10 times before somebody actually recognizes. We've been in the Valley for a long time. We're not an agency that put our branding in your faces all the time. We prefer subtle branding, and we believe your community and our support. So we do a lot of what we call as undercover advertising and help to various organizations. So this seemed like a natural progression. Actually, also like you said, to get our name out there, to show our support for the community. Yeah,
I think that was my next question that I wanted to ask you is about community involvement of Harcourts, so just with the general sports in the Hoek community itself, because I believe the Squash Club is not the only sport that you guys are involved with. Maybe you'd want to expand a little bit on that for me as well?
We've been involved with the Cricket Club. We've sponsored the first team cricket club jerseys or uniforms for a number of years now. We also support their quiz every month. We sponsor the quiz for the Legends Club so they can, and then we sponsor all the prizes. We also have another little project called the All Nations Football Club in Masiphumelele. It's run by a gentleman called Judah Nkosi, and what he does is he takes kids in Masi to get them off the street and to give them a sport to actually give them something to do. So he's got about 99 children, and how we help there, we help with transport, they need food, things like that, cool drinks. He's an absolutely wonderful gentleman. And the other one I also help with is Southpaw Boxing Gym, boxing studio, which is actually my son's, but he takes children from Masiphumelele as well. He's currently got 10, and trains them with discipline and sport and all that kind of thing. So it's just a different way of getting in. But like you said, we don't advertise that we do all those things. It's just what we just do.
I believe in the community.
For sure, and we do things not to get the recognition and to say this is what Harcourts is doing it. We do it because it comes from inside. It's what we want to do, and we want to help.
Yeah. For sure. I think up to now we've just been talking about Harcourts' involvement in the sport, just in the Hoek, and obviously with the Squash Club itself. But Harcourts as a business, what is it that you guys are involved with? Where can we guys find you?
So Harcourts International it's started in 1888 in New Zealand and Australia, and then it's been brought into South Africa, and we took over all the old HomeNet offices. So part of Harcourts is a percentage of everybody's commission throughout the world goes towards something called the Harcourts Foundation. So if there's a project that is very close to your heart, you can approach the foundation and say, listen, we need squash rackets or squash shoes. I'm using this as an example. And you give us, and we either will help with the fundraising and match the money to it. And it goes, so that's how we do it.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think just obviously most of the guys that's busy watching the interview today are probably members of the Hoek Squash Club. What messages that you want to convey to our members of the Hoek Squash Club?
Just be proud of where you are, be proud of your sport and your club. I think it's absolutely amazing. My late husband used to be a member here many, many years ago. So I do remember coming out, and I think it's very important. Sport builds a community. Sports builds so much of people, teaches them discipline, teaches them working together as a team, and very much like what we do. We're very much like a family.
Yeah.
And we look forward to a long association with the Squash Club. And there's some other initiatives that we're going to be putting together with the Squash Club to try and raise some more funds for the Squash Club.
Awesome. For the guys in the Squash Club itself, or anybody else busy watching this video today, where can they get hold of you guys if they may be looking at putting a house on the market or possibly want to buy a property? What is the procedure that they want to follow?
The procedure is just to email us, give us a call, look on our website, or just pop into our office anytime. We always have a cup of coffee ready, waiting for somebody to, or a glass of water. Any property advice, whether it's buying, selling, we just want some information. Sometimes navigating property is such a difficult thing for people.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing, and it's either the biggest purchase you're making of your life, or the selling could be various different reasons. And all we try to do is make it as easy as possible for you to do it. And we work together with you. So we say, the main thing is that we stand with you. When you're selling, buying, whatever you have to do.
For sure. I think one of the important things for people to remember as well, I think the days are long gone where you could just buy or sell a property by yourself, just put the thing in the market, as I put it in junk mail house, I want to sell my house. There's so many risks and stuff involved, for the people that like you guys that's involved with the property market, know what to look for, how much to put the houses in the market for and stuff, because I think the property market, especially in Hoek, is ever evolving. It's not something that's standing still or that's static. So
you're 100% right, and it's such an exciting time to be, because Hoek is rejuvenating, and we've seen it, how many houses are sold. But you're 100% right, trying to sell your house yourself is quite a difficult process. A home is your house is not just your house, it's your home. It's a container of all your memories, your hopes, your dreams, children who've grown up there and all that. And with new legislation and the laws and that, rather use somebody that understands that and can understand where you're going and where you want to go. It's not just about selling your house or your home, it's about finding you somewhere else also to go that you can call your home and create new memories for. The other thing is security. Would you let anybody just off the street into your home? You wouldn't.
That's the thing.
So what we do is we don't just bring anybody just to your home. We actually vet them quite carefully. So I'm not just going to say, Heinrich, pick up the phone and say, I want to go see ABC home. We'll say, Heinrich, what is your surname? What are you looking for? And then we'll stalk you on Facebook, all that, to make sure you are who you say you are. It's not only a security risk for the homeowner to bring people in, it's also for my colleagues and our agents. You don't know who you're meeting. So
Definitely.
we try very hard to make sure that we do that.
For sure. I think maybe just in closing, I just want to thank you once again for your involvement in coming on board as a sponsor at Hoek Squash Club. We're really excited to walk the road with you guys and see how this relationship is going to evolve between Harcourts and Hoek Squash Club. And I just want to thank you for your time today.
And thank you for giving us the opportunity. It was lovely chatting to you.
Awesome. Thanks.